They do love cookies. I want to cook. I thought about getting one of them little miniature grills. I still may get one. I think I'm gonna get one. We can barbecue next month. So, okay, so YouTube, we're back. Okay, this is part two. I'll just pick up where I left off. And Instagram. Okay. So, we'll pick up where we left off. It's not that many more messages, but a lot of disturbing is sometimes you. This is why they try to block people's gifts and stuff like that from finding out the truth. I've been talking about how people have been like pedophiles and child molesters and stuff like that. And I did watch a reading, I think it was yesterday or a couple days ago, about a sex offender may be in your neighborhood. And actually, I was guided a couple months ago to look at the registry, not knowing there's so many like pedophilic people, sex offenders near you. And it's just kind of gross. Like in your community, in your neighborhood, like all these schools are over here, like high schools, elementary schools, daycare. It's a lot of daycare centers and stuff over here. It's kind of weird. It's just really weird. And even though that they're registered, they can be literally right next door to your business with kids and stuff. It's kind of creepy. So just praying for your sons and your daughters, making sure you're taking time out to really talk to them. I think sometimes as parents and just as adults, well, I'm grown, I'm the adult. We feel like kids don't have feelings and stuff. And like my students at the center, I talk to them. My nieces, I talk to them. Like I just create a very open and loving, but yet firm, standard, like a stern kind of disposition when it comes to kids. Like long as you are open with them, but letting them know, okay, you're the child, I'm the adult. They'll respect you. All right, but just talk to your children because you just never know who's making them feel some type of way. Sometimes adults can be the bullies too. I need you, and we don't be thinking about, well, I'm grown. I'm just gonna say what I want to say because I'm grown. But that is a human being. That being is sensitive and hypersensitive. They're not adults. They don't know. They hadn't had any life experience to help them control or modify or grow into a stronger backbone and stuff like that. And just in their inner strength, some adults don't even have that. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like give these children a break. You can have dream journals for your kids or some type of outlet, creative outlet. And I would definitely say some type of journal. I know we used to do the journals for my other kids. We used to do for my other set of kids a long time ago. I used to have them journal or draw something. That's why I let my kids at the center draw because you can see what's going on through their art. At least I can. Through their art, through the way that they're talking and stuff like that. Even when they're happy, I can still tell. It's the empath part of me. Them eyes don't lie, baby. You should know when your child is just regularly tired, especially they've been up watching TikTok and YouTube and playing video games and watching movies and anime and stuff like that. It's different. There's a different look to their eye when they're being abused, especially mentally, physically, and sexually. And then there's a lot of children being sexually abused, and there's a female doing it. I'm picking up on it because somebody has my energy. This is, and I'm narrowing it down. And so as soon as I find out, honey, it's a female attacker. It's a female. There's a female, like female sex offender, and I'm picking up. This person has my energy, so I kind of got it narrowed down to probably, like, I wouldn't say 12 people, 11, 12 people that are female, who I know is caught up in some type of energy harvesting, black magic, whatever mess. It's like it's amazing what you can hear through a mirror. I'm like sleeping. I was asleep when this happened. It was 444 when I looked at the timer. 444. So four may be significant. All right. The July 4th may be significant for a lot of people as well. So heed that warning. Make sure you're protecting your children, covering yourself, That's why you need purification. All right, I heard a child scream. I heard a female. You have to realize. And then I just watched a video earlier. Was it yesterday? About how the girl was like lured into like sex trafficking and all that. Or was that Thursday? I know I watched one like Wednesday, Thursday, and then another one came up about sex trafficking and stuff, possible sex trafficking. About how a lady took her daughter. It was this morning, daughter to the nail salon, and it was possible. It's sick how they do this stuff. Sick. Little boys and little girls, even little boys too. I had like I said, I had a vision about a little boy being molested. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what that is. I mean, this was a little, like probably 3-year-old, 4-year-old little boy. It's a little boy. This ain't no 10, 12, 13, 14. No, this is a child, like a little baby being molested by a grown man. And then there's a female that's like luring. I remember I was laying there asleep. I was asleep. I mean, I have a little, whatever playing in the background, my frequencies, or sometimes I play The Simpsons. I don't know. I don't know. When you play The Simpsons, it makes me have like goofy dreams. I don't know. As long as you don't play South Park while don't fall asleep, like stuff like South Park and Family Guy and stuff like that. Don't fall asleep with that on. That's gonna give you the most horrific satanic nightmare ever. All right, all right. So it gives you the never fall asleep with South Park on. Okay, if you're an empath, if you astral project and all that type of stuff. That's why in the old school Looney Tunes cartoon, they have the little black holes they jump through and stuff like that. Those are dimensions. It's right there. It's in the cartoons and stuff too. So they have their own dimension and stuff as well. Video games and stuff, all this stuff is portal. Like literally, we're the Sims, if that makes sense. And I made this clear. I said this last year, but like y'all know, we're like the Sims, if that makes sense. You really break it down. I said we really like the Sims. If you never played the Sims game, it's really fun. Especially the Sims 2, Sims 3, and I haven't played the Sims 4 just yet. But I'm scared to get it because I have to get a whole new computer if I get that bad boy. It's 707 when I said that. I don't know what I should. Maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. I'm curious. I want to play because you can download all the mods and stuff. But back to this, we're the Sims. Sims, and then there's this other creation. Is it called Creations? That's back before the Sims got real, like super popular. There was a game, a PC game called Creations, where you played God. You were the creator and all this type of stuff. It's similar. Like our life is literally a video game, and you hear people talk about the Matrix and all this type of stuff. So I'm not going into that. That's a big rabbit hole. But we're the Sims. There we go. All right. I'm gonna say no. Suzu, Suzu. Oh my God. We're really the Sims. If y'all think about it, we're being controlled, and then you get free will, and then also you have a controller, the creator. There you go. It's right here in our faces. But praying for your sons and daughters, both of them. Both, like, don't just pray for the daughters and protect the daughter. Protect your sons, your husband, your wives, everything. Men, women, children. There are it's just something sick. Sick. It's like there's a woman luring these little girls in the spirit realm. It's spirit realm, and also it's the 3D as well. We're not just talking about here. We're talking about 5D too, in their dreams, in their sleeps. Of course, I talk about spiritual rape of the divine feminines and divine masculines and stuff. Everybody talks about the spiritual rape in the 5D. Yes, they can send entities and demons and stuff to rape you in your sleep, so on and so forth. Those demons normally die, but and they go back to whoever sent them or summoned them. But yeah, and then when those people go to hell, they actually get raped to death in hell. So just know that's the income when you send people, like send spirits and demons to rape people, or spirits to rape people, or projection rape magic, or whatever, like this weird, whatever, illusion magic, chaos magic, whatever that is. Um, yeah, those same spirits go back to whoever summoned them, and they rape them, demons and all. Like, and then when you go to hell, and when they die and go to hell, they get raped to death in hell for eternity. Don't believe me? Go to the underworld. You'll see it. You'll go. Request spirit to show you. Spirit to show you. Them demons will tear you limb for limb, and you have to go through the underworld in order to get to this particular dimension of hell, to wherever part, whatever. Especially if you were addicted to what is it? Sex. Each layer. And my black candles is going crazy as a mud, baby. Them things like that. They was like this, honey. Yeah. So make sure you're protecting yourselves. I heard a child scream, but I heard a woman say, "Oh, you can just lay there, just lay down. Oh, just lay down." It was 555 when I saw that. I said that 555, mind you, on the regular clock. All right. So a lot of these, I told you, pedophiles, sex offenders, whether they in your family, whether they friends of the family, it's somebody who knows this particular child. It can be a mother figure. It can be anything. I pulled cards earlier on this. It's definitely some type of mother figure. Old skeezer came up. It was like I heard something like old skeezer. Somebody who's an old skeezer. I said, that's a old. Don't nobody say skeezer no more. It made me laugh. I know it was like I said, oh, skeezer. Okay, oh, somebody old skeezer or something like that. But don't worry, they finna get their justice. Trust me. Honey, all I want, I wish Spirit would show me some hard evidence. I'll lock you up for life. You be under the prison, boo. Do you know what they do to like sex offenders and stuff in prison, baby? You hurt a child or hurt a elderly woman or somebody like that, baby. They kill you in there for that. They rape you and they kill you. Point blank, period. Actually, that's why they have to keep like the sex offenders and murderers and all these. That's why they have split up like that. Honey, they gonna rape you to death. They find out you raped the child, maybe they'll rape you to death. Wrong with that. But there's a female attacker. Either this female attacker is attacking and raping these children, or there's a female like she's a lurer. She's like the safety net that lures. They always use a female to do it, to make a woman safe and all this type of stuff. It's some sick stuff, man. This could be 5D and 3D because I heard the child scream through. I was asleep. I heard the lady's voice first, and I was going in and out, and I was trying to like wake myself up enough to like, okay, listen, 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 listen. I was going like a dazing out and blacking out, and then I kept hearing her say, "Just lay. You can just lay there. Just lay there. Oh, don't worry about it. Just lay there. Just lay there." Then I heard the child like scream. And I'm just like, okay, I know exactly what that is because I kept seeing stuff about sex trafficking and stuff like that. Y'all, these pedophiles and stuff like that. All I need is some evidence, baby. You going to prison? I want you to go to prison. I want you to. And it's somebody who has my energy. For me to hear it through the mirror, it's somebody who has my energy, who's down with some type of covenant or some type of energy harvesting. You got mamas out here selling their kids, they little girls and little boys. Yeah, targeting. Knight of Swords. Ain't this the Knight of Swords? Yeah, that's the Knight of Swords. Stalker card. They hunt these girls and these little boys and they want the innocence. I told y'all. Knight of Pentacles. They want the innocence. Especially if you have a daughter that's between the ages of maybe 4 or 5, all the way, except like 4 or 5 years old, right about between 8 and 13, because that's when they start their menses cycle. Please protect them. I don't care whether they're around family or friends. Teach them about not letting people. And see, they're going to try to attack them children while they sleep. All I need is some hard evidence, boo. And I prayed on it for the last couple of days since I had that. Heard it through the mirror. People be trying to block my gifts and energies. No, it's that spirit gonna make me hear it. Like it's. Do you think I want to hear a child get attacked and stuff? No. Let me find. I don't know who this child is. I'm trying like. God won't. It's like He won't reveal it. I don't know whether I'm not supposed to know. I'm like, what do you want me to do? How can I help this child? These children. These are little boys that are getting molested and stuff and hunted down and stalked. They're stalking these kids. But also these little girls. I want to say this was a little girl, but this could have been just a child, some type of child. I want to say it's a little girl, but it could have been a little boy. It's a small child, I know. Somebody who's probably in love with a pedophile, in love with kids. Just disgusting. But there's a female, Lauren. This could be an actual female that's doing this. Because I didn't hear a male voice, and I really didn't sense a male energy. But it could have been more than one person. You know what I'm saying? But I was ready to kill somebody. You just don't understand. Anytime a child gets hurt, I be ready to hurt somebody. I don't play that. About kids. The goddess vast, like I said, her energy pops up. I love cats and stuff. I love animals, period. 414 when I said that. Okay, my cards are sticking. Yeah, Queen of Swords. I'm gonna get the truth. Some kind of spirit gonna keep showing me. Like I said, the spirits are talking. Told you these rams are merging. You can't block nobody gifts now. It's not an option, if that makes sense. It's not an option. But be cautious of abuse, attack, even if it's verbal abuse. And as adults, we gotta learn to watch our mouths and how we talk to each other, but also how we talk to kids. And some people don't have they don't have inner child, but also they don't. A reader actually made a good point about that. A lot of people don't because they're not healing so much trauma. But in due time, they'll heal. But I just pray, you have to just pray for people's healing. But remember that if you know you got some issues going on, don't take that out on them children. The children will absorb everything, whether they're your child, your niece, nephew, whoever. All right. The way you talk to a child, the way you really talk to yourself. So that's how you know where you are with your healing. All right. But justice is coming for these kids. Trump, it's about to get cut out. All right. It's about to get cut out. When I tell you King and Queen of Swords is here. Everything's a lot of healing about to take place. The Fool card came out again. 3 of Pentacles, King of Swords, and then also the Star card. So a lot of this stuff, we're going to find out a lot about these. There's a lot of women doing this. They're like literally raping with apparatuses, these children and stuff like that. They're really doing it. They fucked up in the head, bro. And I know it's a lot of the transits and stuff. It's about to make a lot of people go crazy and stuff like. You see what happened in the last retrograde? People lost their stuff, bro. Everybody, it was feeling some type of way, and that's the universe getting ready. Like it's going through a purification process. What do you think about to happen? All right, so I just pray for whatever child this is. This ain't the first time. Like I said, this ain't the first time I be seeing this stuff. But for me to hear it through that mirror, that's somebody that has my energy. And I'm going to find out who you are. And if it's more than one, I heard a female. I didn't feel a male's presence. I didn't, it wasn't a male energy or male presence. It was a female. This is a female doing this. You got some sick females who doing this too. They'll take their little apparatuses or whatever. They'll use it too, like they a man or something. There's a female attacker luring children. She could be luring them in to these men and stuff like this, or this could be like, I don't know, somebody like a mother, somebody. It's like somebody could be selling a female or male child relative or something like that. It's kind of sick. I did see a warning about spiritual jail. A lot of people are getting ready to go through their awakening process. A lot of people are being released from jail as well. It could be due to COVID and stuff like that, or overcrowding and stuff like that as well. I did get there's a card that flipped over. Wait a minute. King, Emperor. Somebody's being released from jail. Like I said, a lot of people getting ready to go through. They done paid off their karmic debt and stuff like that, maybe. Yeah, 3 of Swords. Whatever this betrayal is. It could possibly be a betrayal that's going to put somebody in jail, or somebody's being released from jail after betrayal. Yeah, Judgment was the card that flipped over. Judgment. Hey, little lady. Got something going on right now today. Contact me tomorrow morning. You can actually contact me now, and I'll get back to you tomorrow morning. I'm actually supposed to be wrapping this at 6 o'clock. Supposed to have been actually done with this. It's only supposed to be 30 minutes. Yeah, go ahead and inbox me. I'll try to reach you later tonight, or we can set something up for tomorrow morning since I don't have to work. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. Told you, there's some justice being. It's like, I don't know whether that's a collaborative effort with the divine and also the legal system and stuff here. But you got through the 3 branches of the judicial system or the justice system, legal system. So probably justice and judgment through the courts. Either somebody's going to jail. Chariot fell on the floor though. But when I tell you, 2 of Wands, somebody's perspective and worldview is changing. Some people are getting ready to be released from spiritual jail because, like I said, some of these karmics are masculine or feminine. The karmic masculine, karmic feminine. That's why I don't get it. Like some of this stuff, some of these folks were supposed to have been divine masculines, divine feminines, and stuff like that, and they were supposed to only break those generational curses, so on. So like lifting stuff off their bloodline, they didn't do it. Like I said, for a lot of people, this is their last lifetime. There is no more. That's why they're so hell bent on making everybody karmic. And then also divine feminines, um, like I talked about the death spells last week, death spells and the spiritual rape magic and death magic and stuff like that. Hit your clearing work, oral cleanse, all that. Spirit, you want to do spiritual bad? It could be a lover doing this, or because of a lover, someone's doing this. Projection magic gets on my nerves. Because see, the spirits project through the bodies, and for them, it's like it's unfair to them because there's actual people using practitioners and stuff to do projection magic, rape magic, death spells. They're trying to make you sick. If you're a star seed, they're trying to send you to the hospital so they can inject you with something, so on and so forth. It's like this weird stuff that's going on. Just protect yourself. Like hit them. If you want to hit a reversal, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's especially if you just say, well, send it to the universe with harm to none, but protection for me and my family, so on and so forth, whatever. All right, protect yourself, protect your family, protect your children and your family. You have 4 swords energy. Pray, meditate. Like I said, turn you on some frequencies. Really good frequency duo I listened to last night. That was really good. All right. Your spirit family is trying to get to you and they're trying to block it. Like I said, they're stealing their ancestor money. They doing anything and everything because they know this is it. All right. They energy harvesting. They doing all that. And I can teach you how to bounce your energy back, but it takes discipline. You have to discipline yourself magically, but also spiritually, emotionally, physically. It's like layers to it. The more you and that's why you have to develop a ritual and self-care routine. Self-care actually is what actually helps you. Self-care and your typical spiritual rituals and stuff actually is what helps you bounce your energy back. But it takes time to do it because every person, when I say every person is different, what I do may not work for you. It's not gonna work for you. And what you do won't work for me. That's why you have to know. And then also stuff that works better for like looking at your natal chart, stuff that works this time of year. This is it's all this like astrological science and magic, and knowing your personal alchemy, which is very important. Literally delve in the reverse, and you'll be able to bounce back. It does take a minute to recover when they energy harvest you, but it's just your will to live. Your purpose should always overshadow anything your enemies throw at you. Your will to live should always outshadow everything, no matter what they try to do. Be cautious of people putting stuff in your food, your drinks. Especially my ladies and gentlemen, be careful of sex trafficking. They don't care. Man, woman, child, animal, cat, dog, whatever. They're raping animals. Bestiality was something that I did channel. They're raping animals for energy. They're sacrificing animals for energy. They doing some sick stuff, man. 4 swords. They are not in a good place. Let's just put it like that. 4 swords flipped upside down on top of this lover and emperor's card. It's some sick stuff, bro. I've seen some stuff. I never could. I said, why am I having dreams about this and that and that and that and that? 23 when I'm saying that. Man, it's just some sick stuff. But they're sacrificing using animal blood for stuff. And it's some crazy stuff, bro. And get the fuck out the way. I'm just divine feminine, divine masculine. The masculines, if you still with a karmic, you better roll. The universe is getting ready to do some good stuff. It's gonna balance it out because we're merging. It's like it's pushing. Literally, purification came out. It's gonna be this 2022. We're really supposed to have the natural disasters, and I predicted this 2 years ago. I said by 2021, it's gonna start happening a little bit here and there. But by 2022, like Mother Nature, Mother Gaia is going to start purifying herself, pushing them elements, got to reset all this stuff. It's going to mess some stuff up, and then we're merging while she's working. So yeah, all this stuff is happening, and that's the part I'm afraid of because I know a lot of people are going to just die from natural disasters and stuff. Look what happened to Haiti years ago, and they really have not recovered. They're stolen funding from Haiti and everything else. I am worried about Africa. Sun card wanted to come out. I'm worried about Africa. Something about Africa. African lands. It's like somebody wants to destroy Africa in some kind of weird way. They go that light. Somebody wants to destroy Africa. It ain't gonna happen. Yeah, Ace of Swords. We'll find out information about it. I feel like somebody wants to. They want to own the lands, and since the ancestors will not let them own the lands, it's like somebody wants to destroy Africa and some kind of Africa or African people, which can be us melanated people over here and everywhere else, but Africa, something about Africa. But the ancestors ain't gonna do it. But as long as we stay fighting each other and all this other killing each other and stupid stuff like that, it's like we're gonna repeat that cycle and they're gonna destroy Africa or do something. It's like something weird. Like I said, the last week's vision, about the big tornado and stuff in Africa or Haiti or Jamaica. It could be Jamaica, anywhere. All right. Also, that goes for the spirit realm and stuff too. Also, working more. Somebody may want to work with African children over in Africa, study abroad, volunteer abroad, anything of that nature. The Orishas came out, and then I watched the reading last night. Do not call him Papa Lagua if you are not in need. He is not to be. Yeah, Eight of Swords. He is not. You don't play with him. Right? He will. He's not. Okay, he's not bad. He's not bad, but you don't play with him. You don't summon him. Like he, like Archangel Michael and like Archangel Metatron and even Oshun and just other people, Hades, Zeus and other people, other deities. You don't summon them like that. You don't. You just don't do that one in that Orisha in particular. No Orisha. Then you can't use an Orisha against another Orisha. Yeah, I do know that. I think I explained that before. It does that don't work like that. But do not summon him unless you really are paying homage to him or in the other Orishas and stuff like that. And he's not bad. He's not a bad. You just don't play with him like that. Like you don't. He's not for play. He's not somebody you just summon just because you're bored. He will come to you. All right. He will come to you, but he will kill you. There was a girl that actually summoned Papa Lago, and he killed her. Like he killed her. You don't play with him. You don't, and I don't recommend, especially if they're not of your lineage and you're not paying homage to them in some kind of way, that type of thing. Don't. All right. Just do not. All right. I've talked about that before. He's not bad. He's not a bad deity. He's not a bad Orisha or anything like that. But he don't play. I know he don't play. I know he will kill you. He will come back and collect. He's similar to how people like to summon Lucifer and think, oh, it's I'm just gonna get this and this from him, and oh, this and no. Him, Papa Legua, it's different, but it's different. Like I said, Papa Legua way better than some of these other underworld, what you call Hades is way better than, whatever else. Lucifer and my ancestors really don't like him. They don't like him. Ooh, they don't like him. Ooh, they don't like him. They don't agree with him. They don't like him. They just really don't. There's no shade to if I know some people they into that. I ain't judging you, but me and mine, they do not. So unless you got an offering for him, and it just depends on what it is. He is one of the crossroad like kings, like you dons, like you just don't summon him, especially if you're not familiar with him and his workings and all this type of stuff, and then you don't have proper offerings and you ain't been like saluting him and stuff like that. He knows the difference. You know what I'm saying? He knows when you just summoning him to play or you're summoning him for vengeance and all this type of stuff. Just don't disrespect the Mauritius like that. Like I said, I got a yellow counter for Oshun. The devil card came out in reverse as soon as I looked down. All right. Oshun, Yamaye, I have a counter for her. They'll protect you. But him, you can't, don't come at him. Like, don't come at him sideways. Don't be summoning him for nothing. Just like Archangel Michael. Them archangels, like, you can't just summon them for no reason. Like, you have to, well, I'm just going to summon the archangels. No. I'm just going to summon the spirit. Oh, I'm gonna summon this deity. Oh, I don't like her outfit today. Let me go summon pop. Papa Lago. Let me do that. No, that's not how that works. You have to respect them. First of all, you got to salute and O'Day, put some type of O'Day and respect towards those Orishas and angels, archangels, whoever, your ancestors and stuff like that. Especially if you're from an African heritage or Haitian heritage or anything like that. It's and I hear stories and I'm like, y'all summoning that man, you don't even know him. You don't know him. He know the difference. If other angels and other deities and beings know the difference, don't you think the Mauritius and other deities know the difference too? Right? They go for Hades and stuff too. People be summoning. Look, you ain't lit no candle. You ain't got no type of offering that they like. You ain't got the color candle, which they understand, but you ain't got the flower. You ain't. I mean, you ain't did nothing. You just summoning them. Like they just don't like that type of stuff. It's Oshun and stuff like that. They like it's just certain stuff they like. All right. Same thing for the angels and archangels. It's just certain stuff they like. Empress, King of Pentacles, Five of Wands. All right. High Priestess came straight out. Sun card. All right. Some stuff they like a good energy, if that makes sense. They don't like people with. That's why I said don't do something. If you angry, you got an attitude, you're not in right energy or something like that, or whatever. Don't do certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? Even though you have a certain set ritual, just take time out, like just to chill out and then go back and stuff. Like they understand that stuff. But yeah, people be summoning him. Like, don't do that. Don't do that unless you know what you're doing. He will come to collect in full tenfold. All right. That goes for anybody. I know that a lot of people summon Azrael. They summon everybody. I want to say Hagar. Something about Hagar? Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure that's not the Hagar. Hagar. Why does that name sound familiar? Not the rock dude. It's something about Hagar. Hagar. What does that sound familiar? Hagar. Something about Hagar. Hagar. Something about Hagar. Hagar. Why does that sound familiar? That sounds real familiar. Okay, anywho. I did have a dream about ancestor offering. So this summer, it takes time to, like I said, have your ancestor offering certain foods, whatever. You can literally light your white candle, especially on a Sunday or whatever, and talk to them. They'll show you in your dreams what they want. Okay. It can be anything: bread, cornbread, soul food. I know one year was chicken. Oh my God, when I first had my first big altar, chicken. They love chicken. I don't eat meat, but for them, I was buying chicken for them. But they want you to cook the food. They want you to literally put your hands and your love and your good energy and stuff into the food and cook for them and light your white candles and make a day of it. Okay? They want that. They want cake, especially if you're from the South. Cake. I did see cake. Something about it's a certain kind of cake or something like that. Maybe somebody's ancestor like. They want you to hit them pots. They want you to hit them pots. I remember seeing all these pots and stuff. I said, okay, they want us to cook for them. Food. They like food. They want food, especially this time of year. Like they want food. Okay, food. Like good food. Cake included. But any like offerings or whatever. But they want some food, and maybe flowers or something like that. But they want food. The cake, cornbreads, any kind of specialty like loaves or whatever you can leave out. But also be cautious of germs and parasites. I did have a dream about that. I don't know whether it's going to be a new germ that's out or already out or something because we have COVID and stuff like that. But I did have a dream about a parasite. Literally, the word parasite. Kept hearing parasite while I'm having this dream. So be cautious of germs and stuff like that. Of course, I know some people have lifted the ban on their the mask and stuff like that. I still wear a mask when I go in the store. A lot of people don't. That's kind of foolish if you think about it. Like just all of a sudden gonna take our mask off. Alrighty, so that's it. That's all I can remember. Your ancestors are gonna be contacted. They serious about this cake and this food. Cake in particular. They want cake, cornbread. It can be some collard greens, soul food, whatever their fate. Because I saw pots on top of pots on top of pots, and these are like old, like slave looking pots and stuff like that. So a lot of soul food, southern food, traditional food that they like to eat and stuff like that. And that's gonna be it. All right, that's it. That's all I got. Okay, I wrote everything down. I'm so proud of myself. But make sure you pray for your children. Pray to your ancestors. Be cautious of the ancestor money. Make it out specifically who you want it for. Your ancestors, whatever, blah, 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 blah. May they only be the ones that use this, so on and so forth. All right, to keep people from stealing it in the 5D, even though that's going to be a heck of a punishment. Because a lot of these people are getting ready to pass. And then when they pass, they're not going to be able to reap any benefit. Because you're stealing somebody else's ancestor money for their ancestors. So you don't get no benefit. And I know they're taking it and they're pulling the money and stuff into this dimension. Which you breaking the law, boo. To send something out, to manifest something out into the universe, and then letting the universe give it back to you is one thing. But to go into the and to take that and then bring it back here, and it's somebody else's lineage, and then you don't know if they tied into certain like beings, deities, and certain like bloodlines that you don't know, and it's just like, and then you have some ancestors that are hidden. All right, they're all right. So it is what it is, but. Purification. Purification was our word for the week, all right? Purification. Okay? So purification. Let me get another card. Let me get like two more, and then I'm going to end it. Okay, you roll right out. Therapy came out. Which ain't nothing wrong with therapy, whether you go see a licensed professional, a spiritual consultant, some type of guru, anything like that. I gifted, also solar plexus. So gifted, you may be gifted, all right, or you may like I said, everything's merging. People are going through the pure, like when you purify yourself, cleanse yourself, spiritual cleansing your health, so on and so forth. It does help your abilities and stuff enhance. That's why a lot of people try to put the magic on you to make you depressed. Because when you depress, you don't clean, you don't cook, you're not eating right, you kind of let yourself go, which it dims your gifts a little bit unless you're at a certain level. All right, so sacral chakra number 2. All right, sacral. All right, so purifying it, yoni steaming. Also, a lot of you guys may be herbalists and stuff like that, and you may actually be a sacral chakra, like an energy healer, but also dealing with sexual, like sex therapy, spiritual sex therapy and stuff like that, especially womb healing. That's what I was researching, like about a month ago. Womb healing. You may ask that actually like also doulas. I know one state, and I forgot to write it on the notes, just passed the doula bill for the doulas and stuff like that. So that's one step forward for I know a lot of Black women. I'm looking forward to one day having a doula. Those doulas and the midwife doulas and stuff like that. They have certain guidelines. And then there's one more terminology word. I don't know what doula. I don't always recognize either. Of course, midwife doulas and stuff like that. People are more familiar with that. But they just passed a bill for one state in America. That's a bill for the doulas, which I think that's beautiful. Because a lot of people, Black and non-Black, actually are moving towards more natural, holistic ways, or kind of traditional childbirth. And I actually want that. So womb healing and womb clearing, also working with the sacral chakra, that actually may be an area that somebody may actually get ready to go into. Because that is a very difficult area to heal, especially if you have sexual trauma. And then if you're having projection, rape, and rape magic and stuff being put on you, and all this weird gang stalking tactics and stuff to make you go crazy, lose your mind, and also trigger your previous maybe childhood traumas or adult traumas or whatever, like sexual trauma you may have, and you're not healed quite yet. They will use that magic on you to trigger that, to keep you from going into union, to basically make you go crazy, especially if you know you're celibate and stuff like that. So it's all of it. A lot of it is illusion magic, all right, and some of it goes really deep in a very dark place. But it's to trigger you, to make you not want love and all this type of stuff, to keep you from going to union. It's to keep you confined in that traumatic space, where you can't heal because it's like they're making you relive that traumatic energy over again. All right. Maybe one more, Spirit. Coffee break and single. Okay, you may be, like I said, single at this time, and just take yourself out. Just enjoy like your little personal time, maybe personal space as well. And that's part of purification too, because especially if you have codependency issues, just spending time by yourself. Let me get two more since two of them came out. Okay, this one. Elders and then commitment. Commitment is right next to single. So somebody's like actually newly single. Also, elders is right on gifted. In coffee break, I just said take time with your ancestors. Cook. They want some food, light your white candles, white tablecloth, white. Just think of white, okay? White everything. And if you don't have white plates and stuff like that, get clear. All right, glass or wooden bowls or something like that. But try to serve their food in a white plate, white bowl, one of those big old school bowls, or something like that. Something white. Serve their coffee and stuff in a white mug. Solar plexus, you'll just know intuitively what you need to serve, what you not need to serve. Like I said, it'll come to you. Use your gifts. Therapy came out. Orbit and creativity. All right. So right now, going through the purification process can actually help you come out of orbit, or you need to sit still so you can be creative, which is normally my problem. So sit still to make sure you're creative, or you may be literally like running a rat race. You're 9 to 5, everything else, and it does interrupt you from being creative. All right. But there's ways around that. It's called a schedule. But also just sitting still, being in your sacred space to be able to create. Purify. That's under everything's under purification. So as you purify yourself, you'll come up with a better schedule, better solution, better balance. And the spirit card came out. Okay, spirit and crown chakra. It'll come to you. These cards came out. They were reversed. So spirit and also crown chakra. So spirit and crown chakra, right? Spirit and crown chakra. So trust, especially if you've been having issues with your creativity, you probably need to do, even though that's the solar plexus and everything else, but crown chakra sometimes too, especially if it's spiritual creativity, arts and stuff like that. Especially if you are, like I said, an herbalist or something like that. A lot of that stuff is going to come from your intuition and stuff like that. So we're going to drink, and I said drinking purple early. I said drinking something purple, lavender. The lavender lemonade I was seeing, it looks really good. I saw it on TikTok and Pinterest, and I seen it on like the little Wish Talk compilations and stuff like that. Also, Money Magnet is here as well. So, like I said, purifying yourself, tapping into your spiritual energy, and also talking to spirit, your elders, your ancestors, and stuff like that. Also, working on your crown chakra meditation for your creativity. Also, orbiting, creating a space, or you just been orbiting and kind of coasting because you just don't have the energy. Your crown chakra maybe also, it can go either or, but purifying yourself, balancing your crown chakra and your solar plexus chakra, especially someone who's newly single, you need just a coffee break, a break. Just go out with yourself, spend time with yourself and stuff like that. That's going to help your creativity and stuff too. Purgatory is in the reverse. Purgatory is in the reverse, all right? So with purgatory being in the reverse, death is in the reverse. All right. So like I said, a lot of people are coming out of spiritual prison. Some people may be coming out of actual prison, especially if you've been kind of in a place where you're just stagnant and you're not being able to create stuff like that. Go out in nature bound. All right. Also, especially if you're single or even you probably remove yourself from people at this time. Keep good faith is in the reverse, and also connections is in the reverse as well. So keep good faith and connections is also in the reverse. So right now you probably want, literally you're orbiting, you want your own. I keep doing this. You want your own space, like your own little where you can coast and orbit and chill and relax, and it's probably out in nature, or you may have to just purify yourself in different ways, and then but also nature, actually sitting in a park or sitting by at the beach or somewhere like that, actual river, lake, ocean. Especially you can get by ocean, even better, honey. All right. I saw air. Oh, half the deck. Keep hope. Hope flip all the way over. So keeping hope at this time as well. All right. Oh, what's this one? Spirituality and romance. So as you purify yourself, especially spiritually and things of that nature, romance will make its way in. So just kind of focus on yourself. Solar powers at the bottom. If you can go out in the sun tomorrow, go out in the sun, meditate, do what you got to do. Even if you just walk around a block or two or whatever, go walking and just be out and about. All right. Yeah, hope came out again. So a stack of cards fell out. Don't focus much on the negative, or just like, oh, I'm bored. Oh, I'm just oh, it's just this. Oh, like don't focus on that. Like, okay, well, I need to take time for this, this, and this. Let me go meditate. Let me go do this. Let me go rest, and so on and so forth. What's up, bro? Thanks. That's that little stuff. Remember, I wore a purple Smurf. That's my Smurf hair. It's my Smurf hair. And then this jumper I hadn't worn in years. I said it's been sitting here, and it's like shorts. So yeah. So I wore them. I said it's hot, and I need something where we can run around in the yards, because they're about to light fireworks and stuff. Because the nieces and them are here, so we're gonna pop fireworks and all that good stuff. Rebirth and career. So there's a new job. Like I said, when you purify yourself, your surrounding, your space. I say the word sacred. When you create sacred spiritual rituals and stuff for yourself, that stuff it works very well, especially if you're going through a change and transition. Like I said, a lot of people are coming out of mental prisons or actual physical prison, or some type of like depression, something, anything that keeps you prisoner. They're coming up out of that. Well, yeah, man, I love my hair. Smurf hat. Oh my God. How does she talk again? Wait a minute. Oh my God. Also, the color orange may be significant. I think I'm gonna say that for next week. I gotta ask the Most High some questions about that. Orange, of course, is for creativity. All right. Also, orange in I know creativity and stuff like that. Orange juice may be significant because I love it, but may need to get an orange candle. Dollar Tree has them, and they're getting ready to put the fall stuff out. Hey, baby, good job, big girl. Don't you knock nobody out, okay? Okay. Don't you knock yourself out, okay? Okay. Okay. I'm almost done. I'm done. Okay. All right. That's gonna be it. Let me go enjoy. I'm gonna say, look, literally, go enjoy my family. All right. What I got left. I'm going to enjoy my family. It literally it's at the bottom of the deck. Let me go enjoy my family. All right. So peace and blessings to each in your own. I'll be back for the Sage session. If not tonight, it'll be tomorrow evening. All right. So purification. So you can look up spiritual tips on how to purify your space, cleanse your space, saging, all that type of stuff. Stuff that you do on a normal basis, at least here in the Western world, is purifying. How you know she a cute kid? You looking through the mirrors again, bruh? Let me find out, because people like to watch me through mirrors and stuff. I can't stand that. That's annoying. Yeah, I be having full-blown conversations. I be like, I got to go to work in the morning. Like, I be laying there like, hey, man, I got to go to work. All right? Let me see what this kid crying about. Okay, she stopped. Okay, no, she started back. Okay, I'm going now. Let me see what what's wrong with her. She was just happy 5 seconds ago. But pray for your family. Put protection over you and your kids, your husband, your wife, your spouse, your counterpart. Y'all going in union, all right? Keep claiming that. Like, okay, so and that's another thing. I may have to come back later, but it's already what 6:30. They're trying to stop y'all from going to union and stuff. Y'all going to union, okay? I prayed on it. I said, no, these folks have been through too much, and it's just time for that energy to be in this dimension. If it's in the 5D ain't good enough for the divine feminines no more, or divine masculines. It's just time. It's just that time, man. I'm sorry. What you want me to do about it? Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's they doing everything to keep you out from being. They're trying to make the, like I told you, the masculines and feminines karmic. They want the feminists not to be in love no more, and they don't and give up on love and just focus on the bag, the money, and be like some thought pockets and all this type of stuff. Ain't nobody got time for that. Look, these folks going to union, okay? They going to union. That's it. All right? They going to union. A lot of people are already in union or in transit to go in union. It was a warning for the Pisces. Please step into y'all power, babies. Whether you're sun, moon, rising, north node, whatever major dominant place in your chart. Especially you got double Pisces. They want y'all energy. They want to control the Pisces. That's not going to happen because most Pisces are very free thinkers. They're very free spirited. So it's kind of hard to control the Pisces. And then you can't really put a lot of magic on the Pisces and stuff like that. And because the magic don't work no more because the dimensions are merging. So it's kind of stupid at this point. It kind of is like it's and that goes for just magic. Period. I noticed that. Yes, that's what I thought about it. Super Saiyan, my sonic blue hair, Super Saiyan hair. Okay, it is. I'm gonna make it. Put some gel in it before I wash it out. I'm gonna stand it up like Goku's. I did channel Dragon Ball Z earlier this week. I forgot to write it down. The color orange, creativity and stuff like that. But watch Dragon Ball Z. It may actually pull in some type of energy for you. Especially if you're focusing on your masculine energy, whether you're male or female. All right, that like you can channel through cartoon like their energy and stuff too. It's not that hard. You do it anyway. You're sitting there watching stuff, so you have to be careful what you're watching because you give in. It's like a give, pull, take energy. All right. There are karmic tarot readers. There was something about karmic tarot readers. Of course, we know they're agents and all this type of stuff. A lot of them have sold their soul, so on and so forth. There's their business. Ain't got nothing to do with that. A lot of them have sold their soul. A lot of them are getting paid to make fake readings and stuff like that. A lot of them are possessed by this energy or spirit or whatever this is or whatever. So you got to be cautious. Just be careful what you watch and who you watch. Some of them are in covenants. A lot of them are working together. Most of them on a spiritual basis know each other. It is what it is. I'm just at the point like, okay, everybody been talking about karmic readers here and there, whatever. It's a lot of them. There's a lot of karmic energies here. Some of them are karmic feminines who have not healed or broken certain generational curses, and then they'll become divine feminines, which I'm rooting for because some of them actually the Most High is supposed to have used them by now for something very like big in purpose. And I don't know what the holdup is. Like it's not just the masculines and stuff like that. It's the other stuff too. A lot of them are supposed to be they're karmic divine feminines, if that makes sense. Only because of generational curses and stuff like that. Also, we talked about generational curses a couple weeks ago. If you start noticing symptoms, make sure trauma. Like I had childhood depression, and you start noticing your child start developing the same little. That's your cue to step in as a parent, mother, father, sister, cousin, brother, uncle, auntie, uncle, whatever, to step in and break that. That's how you break it. You don't let the next generation carry that with them. Traumas and stuff. Nah, we're not doing none of that. We're gonna break them. If you start noticing your child, well, this happened to me, and then this happened to my auntie, and this happened also to them, and this childhood depression stuff happened. If you know certain stuff carries in your bloodline, that's your cue to break it. Like identify it, stomp it out, remove it, find a solution for it, and also a continuing healing ritual practice to keep breaking that curse. All right. And then until the child, of course, gets to be older, and then they have to go through their spiritual awakening and continue the breaking of the generational curses and stuff like that. All right. There is a fruit fly by my coffee. I don't know. I got bananas in the little thing. I don't know. Maybe I need to stop buying bananas. I don't know. Or fruit, leaving fruit out. I think it's just, yeah. Okay, it was just to get on my nerves. Um, um, Protection work, energy cleansing work. Of course, we're leading up to Lionsgate. Also, I think is it new moon. We got a new moon coming up. I put it in my actual physical calendar. Wait a second, on my computer. Um, I had it right here. I don't know. It didn't save. Uh, it didn't save it. Mm, ain't that something? It didn't save, so I don't know. It didn't say whatsoever. I put the moon phases, but pay attention to the moon phases and all this type of stuff. So on and so forth. Like I said, I'm an hour over. It's 6:41. Let me go enjoy my familia. All right, even though the light is still out, actually waiting for it to get a little darker. But yeah, peace and blessings to you and yours. Make sure you have all your safety first aid kit. Please don't blow each other up. Be cautious of people trying to set your house on fire and everything else, so on and so forth. With these fireworks, bang, 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 pow, 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 pow. That's all I've been hearing for the last 2 weeks. Even though there's a spiritual meaning to fireworks and stuff like that. But child, please protect your family, protect especially your children. This is a part of the year that they do sacrifice people and stuff as well. So be cautious when you're out and about and where you're going and stuff like that. Have your protection, have your peace to have your peace, if that makes sense. Um, Honey, go have fun. Like I said to the Divine Families last week and also the Divine Masters, stuff, just go live your life. There's an agenda for pretty much everything now. So just follow your guidance, go live your life, go have fun, whatever. I wish I can go to sleep. I should have took a nap earlier. I didn't. I stayed up like a nut watching YouTube and some other stuff, and then I started cleansing, and then I started doing some spiritual stuff, and then I rearranged my whole like table and threw this way, threw that away like a nut. It's like it starts, and I should have took a nap. I regret not taking a nap. I got some coffee though. I'm gonna finish this coffee. I'm gonna be up to 3 o'clock in the morning again. That caffeine high something else. And it's weird. I don't even like drinking coffee in the summer. But it's too hot to eat. It's too hot. It's just too hot, bro. It's too hot. It ain't too bad this year. But peace and blessings. See you later. Yes, it is very blue. Look at that definition though. I love it. It was curlier a couple days ago. So if you don't know what this is a wash and go, honey, with color wax. I miss it. I'm curious to if I pick it out, will it be like super big fro like how I used to have it years ago? It's a lot of hair, but when it's in its curly state, it just shrinks. And then the way I had it pineapple, you know, it's pretty cool actually. It looks like it's ombre. It's really really blue. Did not want it this blue, but it's like Sonic. It's like a Sonic Boom blue. It's pretty cool though. Peace and blessings. Love you. I'm gonna turn off YouTube first. I love you. You can book your reading by messaging me over on IG and DM me, especially today. You can DM me today, and I'll get back with you tonight or early in the morning. Peace and blessings. Make sure you have a water hose, a bucket of water, some. All right, some. Please don't set nobody house on fire. All right. Thank you, dude. Oh, it'll be another color next week. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to get this blue out. Y'all don't understand. My hair it clings to product. I have to use so much product to get it to curl and stuff like. Well, not a lot of product, but like when it's waxes and edge control, I have to use so much of it because my hair is so thick, and then it sucks up any product and stuff like. The porosity is just different, bruh. I have to call you later, Mike. You know them kids ain't gonna let me call nobody. As soon as I get out here, TT, come play with us. What's some little kids from what is it? What's is it the haunting Nicholas Jack Nicholson? Come play with us. Come play with us. Boy, them kids ain't let me do nothing. And then they gonna be here tomorrow, I think too. Yeah, I'm on TT duty. So it's all right. I'm gonna do another live stream probably tomorrow morning or tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do tomorrow evening rather. because I don't know what in the world these little girls. We're gonna do arts and craft, I know, and just I'm gonna let them be free, do play, throw toys everywhere. I don't know. Please protect yourself tonight before you go out. I know everybody's at the Shining. That's it. I said what the haunting. What is the haunting? But peace and blessings. I think we're an hour and a half in. I love you much. Love you all. Peace and blessings. Ashe, 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 ashe to you. Okay. Also, well, I'll wait to sage session to kind of go over some stuff. Especially, like I said, pay attention to your food and your drinks at this time. Do not put your drinks and stuff down, whether it's a personal bottle, beer, alcohol. Be cautious of people, sex traffic, like warning signs of sex trafficking and stuff like that. And also, just um, just a lot of different stuff, man. That's like this weird delay on my phone. Oh my god, it's like it was frozen like this, and then I got TikTok notifications and stuff too. So just be cautious. Online bank hackings, people are like hacking in your bank account. You may have to shut it down because people, have your access and your secret password and everything else because they hacked your account, which is illegal. But the FBI knows exactly who they are. So, I know I'm not too much worried about it. And you got to shut your account down and stuff like that. So you may actually have to switch banks. That is something I got for other people as well. It's a lot of other challenges, and I think I'm gonna have to come back because I gotta go. Then I gotta pee. Been sitting here for like an hour and a half. 3/4 an hour and 3/4 of an hour. I gotta go. I pee. So love you. Bye. Bye. Gotta go. YouTube. All right, gotta pee. All right, gotta go. Then there's kids in the next room and other people. Bye.